Hi everyone, RANA SIR is here. Welcome to our RANA SIR educational channel. I will talk on a topic whose name is motion of a body is connected by a string and passing over a pulley. So this topic concept I will use in the numericals. So you concentrate here on this topic. I will apply concept of this topic, that is motion of a body is connected by a string and passing over a pulley. So this concept I will apply in the numerical. Therefore you concentrate here to understand its meaning, how the concept will be applied in the numerical. Okay, so one information I am going to tell you, you follow it positively. First of all, you have to take one notebook and one pen, and then you have to sit at your location positively, properly and safely to write all data which are available on the blackboard and also is spoken by me. Okay, now if you are concentrating on this topic, so you also like this live video and also you share this live video with your colleagues, friends and students, so that they can also improve, that is update and develop their knowledge on this topic. Okay, now simultaneously you also subscribe this education channel more and more. Okay students, so you concentrate here. I am going to start this topic with numerical. Okay, now here I will write, before writing the concept, first of all I am going to draw two objects, and one object is inclined, and that object has a mass. Suppose that object has mass 2 kg, and now I have also connected this mass with a string, and that string is passing over a pulley. So, and also it is hanged downward, so it has also mass, and that mass of that object I am taking here 6 kg. Okay, now one horizontal plane which is available, so I will draw a horizontal plane. Now here this inclined plane is available at 30° as per question. Okay, now we have to also calculate the acceleration of this object when this object is moving forward in this direction, and also this object is going downward, because here the first object which has mass 2 kg and second object which has mass 6 kg. I know that this mass is greater than second mass is greater than first mass. It means that its movement will be along this direction, means this object will go downward. So downward force, each and every person's is knowing mg. So here in the place of m is given 6, so I have to put here 6g. Force will go in downward direction, but this string will feel a tension force, but it is going downward, so tension force will have a direction upward. Similarly, I will say this force will go downward over a pulley. So in this case, I will say this string will also feel a tension force, but its direction will be forward. Okay, now in this case we have to calculate the value of acceleration and also the tension force which is existing in the string. Okay student, so further we will also explain the concept of how to calculate the acceleration value and also how to calculate the tension force which is existing in the string. Okay, so according to figure I will write its numerical information, and then I will use the concept of if two objects which are connected by a string and passing over a pulley. So that concept I will implement here, and after implementing I will calculate the value of unknown parameter which is a, and also the other unknown parameter, that is t. So a is the now here I will say, here there are two objects. One object I will write if two objects so properly I am going to write its numerical. Okay, if two objects, one object is this one and another object is this one, which are 2 kg and 6 kg respectively, and connected it, and here I will write and connected it with a string, connected with a string. So this string is available between the object 2 kg mass and also object 6 kg mass, and it is passing over a pulley, and it is passing over a pulley, and it is passing over a pulley. It is passing over a pulley as shown in the figure, as drawn, yes, shown in the figure, drawn as drawn figure. as drawn figure. Okay, so find acceleration of the objects. Find the acceleration of the object acceleration of the objects, and also tension force which is existing in the string, and tension force of tension force which is existing in the string, which is existing in the string, which is existing in the string. Okay students, so this is the required way and you have to follow it positively. Again I am going to explain. If two objects which have masses, here we have to write which have masses. If two objects which have masses are 2 kg and 6 kg respectively, and connected it with a string, and it is passing over a pulley. So this is a pulley. Here I am going to write this. This is a pulley. So here I have to write here clearly pulley, P-U-L-L-E-Y. This is a pulley and this is string, S-T-R-I-N-G, string. So a string and it is passing over a pulley. So that is pulley. Now as shown figure, so figure is also shown here. Okay, yeah, drawn here. Now find the acceleration of the object. So there are two objects and 2 kg, one object whose mass is 2 kg and other object whose mass is 6 kg. There are two objects but both object will have, yeah, both object has same acceleration, that is a. Okay student, now so find the acceleration of the objects and tension force which exists. Yeah, in other words I will write here which is existing. Here I will use one helping verb, that is which is existing in the string. So this is the string. In this string there is a tension force. We have to calculate that tension force. Okay, so here in this case I am understanding this figure because this is a horizontal inclined plane from the horizontal axis. Here 30 degree is given in the question. Okay, and one mass which is kept on the horizontal plane, and that mass, that object has mass 2 kg, and other object which has mass 6 kg already, that is hanged with pulley, with the help of pulley, and that mass is connected with a string. Now we have to calculate the acceleration of these two objects, that is a, what is the tension force T which is existing in the string. Okay students, so I hope that this is very easy question and you have to resolve in two parts, and then you have to use Newton's second law of motion for calculating these two parameters which are existing in the question. Okay students, so I hope that you are understanding this concept clear. Okay, now all these informations I will also explain in Hindi, so student who are reading in Hindi medium or student who are reading in UP board, those students can understand this concept in clear. Okay, if you will have any doubt, so you can write your information, your doubt point in the comment section, and then you send positively, I will look your comment, and after looking, I will give the appropriate solution of your comment in detail. Okay. Now again, I am going to translate it into Hindi. यहाँ पर कहा गया है कि एक इंक्लाइंड प्लेन है जो हॉरिजॉन्टल से 30 डिग्री पर इंक्लाइंड है। इंक्लाइंड माने झुका हुआ है। हॉरिजॉन्टल से 30 डिग्री पर जो होता है एक प्लेन है, वो प्लेन जो होता है झुका हुआ है और वह 30 डिग्री दिया गया है। लेकिन उस इंक्लाइंड प्लेन पर जो होता है एक ऑब्जेक्ट है, ऑब्जेक्ट मीन वस्तु है, वो उस वस्तु का मास जो होता है 2 kg है और उसको जो होता है एक पुली, एक स्ट्रिंग से कनेक्ट किया गया। स्ट्रिंग का मीनिंग होता है हिंदी में डोरी कहते हैं। वो दोनों ऑब्जेक्ट जो होता है, दूसरा ऑब्जेक्ट है जिसका मास 6 kg है, वो दोनों मास को जो होता है, दोनों वस्तु को हम एक स्ट्रिंग से, डोरी से इसको कनेक्ट किए हैं, लेकिन वह डोरी जो होता है ये पुली के ऊपर से पास हो रहा है। और इस तरीके से हम देख रहे हैं कि पहले वस्तु का मास जो होता है 2 kg है और सेकेंड वस्तु का मास जो होता है 6 kg है। इस तरीके से हम देखते हैं कि 6 kg मास ज्यादा है 2 kg से, इसलिए इसका मूवमेंट जो होता है डाउनवर्ड साइड में होगा और 6 kg द्रव्यमान के साथ। तो इस तरीके से हम 6 kg द्रव्यमान के साथ इसका मूवमेंट इस तरीके से होगा। तो हम देख रहे हैं कि इस 2 kg का जो वस्तु है इसका जो डायरेक्शन जो होता है अपवर्ड होगा। इस तरीके से डायरेक्शन को हम मेंशन कर सकते हैं। लेकिन ये 6 kg का द्रव्यमान जो होता है नीचे की तरफ आएगा तो इसका डायरेक्शन नीचे होगा। लेकिन यह इस डोरी में, इस डोरी मीन्स इस स्ट्रिंग में, स्ट्रिंग का हिंदी होता है डोरी, इस डोरी में टेंशन फोर्स जो होता है अपवर्ड होगा। इस तरीके से यह 6G जो फोर्स है वो डाउनवर्ड है, लेकिन T जो होता है ऊपर, वो रिजल्टेंट फोर्स को हमको कैलकुलेट करना होता है 6G माइनस T यूज करेंगे। ओके। उसी तरीके से यह 2 kg का द्रव्यमान है, इसका एक ग्रेविटी के कारण फोर्स नीचे जो होता है mg लगेगा, m की जगह पर 2 है इसलिए 2g नीचे लगेगा। इस फोर्स का रिजोल्यूशन जो होता है इसके परपेंडिकुलर एक्सिस के डायरेक्शन में हम करेंगे और इसके इस इंक्लाइंड प्लेन के डायरेक्शन में करेंगे और इसका रिजोल्यूशन करने के बाद से न्यूटन का सेकेंड नियम को अप्लाई करेंगे और इस अप्लाई करने के बाद से इस दोनों द्रव्यमान, ये दोनों ऑब्जेक्ट का, वस्तु का जो त्वरण है, एक्सीलरेशन का हिंदी होता है त्वरण, उस त्वरण को हम इजीली फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं। उसके बाद से जो होता है जितने भी इक्वेशन होंगे उसमें किसी में सब्स्टिट्यूट करके हम टेंशन के वैल्यू को फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं। टेंशन मीन्स उसमें उस डोरी में कितना तनाव है, टेंशन का मीनिंग होता है तनाव, उस डोरी में कितना तनाव है उस तनाव को भी हम कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं। लेकिन यहाँ पर उस न्यूमेरिकल को जो होता है, ये जो होता है वर्ड में लिखे हैं, इसको भी हम एक्सप्लेन करेंगे। कहा गया है इफ 2 ऑब्जेक्ट्स, अगर 2 ऑब्जेक्ट विच हैव मासेस, जो मासेस रखता है 2 kg एंड 6 kg रिस्पेक्टिवली का हिंदी होता है क्रमशः। अगर 2 ऑब्जेक्ट है, दोनों ऑब्जेक्ट जो होता है मास रखता है 2 kg का और 6 kg का, और उनको जो होता है कनेक्ट किया गया है एक स्ट्रिंग के साथ और वो पास कर रहा है ओवर द पुली के ऊपर से पास कर रहा है। तो इस फिगर को शोन किया गया, दिखाया गया है, ड्रॉन किया गया। तो कहा गया है कि उसमें जो होता है एक्सीलरेशन कितना होगा, दोनों ऑब्जेक्ट में एक्सीलरेशन कितना एग्जिस्ट कर रहा है, उस एक्सीलरेशन को भी फाइंड आउट कीजिए और फाइंड आउट करने के बाद से उस स्ट्रिंग में कितना फोर्स होगा, टेंशन फोर्स कितना होगा, उस टेंशन फोर्स को भी कैलकुलेट करिए। ओके स्टूडेंट, आई होप दैट यू आर अंडरस्टैंडिंग दिस कंसेप्ट क्लियरली। ओके, नाउ आफ्टर explaining this concept, I will also explain how the solution of this question can be given easily. Okay students, so you concentrate here. If you are understanding this concept, so you like this live video and also you share this live video with your colleagues, friends and students so that they can also improve their knowledge on this topic, and simultaneously you also subscribe this educational channel more and more. Okay, now educational channel I say RANA SIR UP KUSHINAGAR. Okay students, so you follow it positively. Now written information I will erase, and after erasing I will use the Newton's second law of motion, and I will separate these two figures for applying the Newton's second law of motion, and after applying I will use the information, that is concept for elimination, and also the concept of substitution method for evaluating the value of acceleration, and also for evaluating the value of tension force which is existing in the string. Okay, so you concentrate here. I am going to solve this question properly. Okay, if you will have any doubt, any confusion, so you write your confusion point in the comment section positively, and then you send. After sending, I will look, and after looking, I will give the appropriate solution of your question in detail. Okay, student, so here I am going to give its solution. First of all, here I have to write solution. What is the concept of solution? If any question we need to solve, so first of all, my first step, yeah, each and every student will take the first step solution, and then if both both object we have to separate for applying the Newton's second law of motion for giving its solution. So I will separate like this. One object which has mass 2 kg, so I will draw like this. So one object which has mass 2 kg, so I will write like this. But this string in direction of this string is outward, so I will put here outward. So this is the tension force. Okay, now this object has acceleration a, so here I will also use the concept of Newton's second law of motion. Now this diagram I am going to also draw here. Now this object has mass 6 kg, so properly I will write. Now below direction there is force, that is 6g, I can write. But this string has a tension force, but its direction is upward, but and one acceleration is going downwards. Okay, now both object I have separated according to the direction of the motion, because in this object direction is forward, but in this object direction is forward, but one tension of force is going upward. Okay, now here I will apply Newton's second law of motion in first figure, and also in second figure I will get two equation in two variables, and then I will use the concept of substitution या elimination method to get the value of a and also the value of t. If in the question mentioned you have to use only substitution method, so we have to use substitution method, or elimination method, so we have to use the concept of elimination method. But there is no mention in the question about the using the concept of elimination or substitution method. So we are independent, we can apply any one up to get the unknown value. Okay, so here I am going to use according to Newton's second law of motion. So according ACORDING, according to Newton, according to Newton's second law of motion, second law of motion, I will write here F is equal to ma. So in the place of F, T is available, so I will put T. Now this object has mass 2 kg, so I will put 2, but this object has acceleration a, so I will put acceleration a. So I will say this is the equation number 1. Similarly, I will also apply Newton's second law of motion in the second figure for getting its value. So I will write again after applying Newton's second law of motion. So we can write 6g minus t, 6g minus t, 6g minus t, which is equal to 6 into a. This is the second equation. Okay, so here I will write also one statement. That statement will be as according to Newton's second law of motion, I can write F is equal to ma. So here there are two forces. One force is going downward and one force is going upward. So we have to get the resultant force, means big force minus small force. It means that 6g minus t, which is equal to ma. In the place of m, I have to put here 6, and in the place of a, acceleration is a. Therefore here I have got two equation. First is the equation number 1 and second equation number 2. So we will use there are two methods are existing to calculate the value of a and t. One is the elimination method and other is the substitution method. So we can use any one of two for getting the value of a and also t. Okay, if in the question that is mentioned you have to apply only substitution or elimination method, so we have to follow that statement. According to the given information, we have to apply the rule to get the unknown parameter value. If there is no mentioned about the elimination or substitution method, so we are independent. We can apply any one method from two methods to calculate the value of a and also the value of t. Okay, so you concentrate here. I am going to solve it. So equation number 2 I am going to write here. So I can write a 6g minus t, which is equal to 6a. This is the equation number 2. Now here I am going to apply elimination method because here t and minus t will cancel out. So here I will write one statement that will add on adding. So here I will write on adding, ADDING, on adding equation number 1 and 2. So after adding there is no change in sign, so this is plus sign and this is minus sign will cancel out. So in the left hand side I have to write here 6g, and on the right hand side I have to write 6a plus 2a, that will be 8a. Okay, so here I have to write 6g, which is equal to 8a. So we have to get the value of a, because the value of g that is fixed, that is 9.8 meter per second square. For the easy calculation I can put the value of g, which is equal to 10 meter per second square. Okay student, so I hope that you are understanding all these concepts easily. Okay, so here I am getting the value of a. I am getting the value of a, which is equal to 6g divided by 8. Okay students, so you concentrate here. Above data I will erase, and after erasing I will calculate the value of a. Okay student, if you will get any confusion, so you type your confusion point in the comment section, and then positively I will give the solution of your question. Okay, so I will give also a appropriate solution of your question. Now if you are understanding very easily, so you like this live video, and also you share this live video with your colleagues, friends and students, so that they can also update, that is improve their knowledge on this topic. And simultaneously you also subscribe this educational channel more and more. Okay students, so above data I am going to erase for further calculation. So here I am going to erase, and after erasing here I have got 6g, which is equal to, I have written here 8a. Now further I will get the value of a. So in other words we can say that a is equal to 6g divided by 8. So I will simplify. 2 4 is 8, 2 3 is 6. So here I will write a is equal to 3g divided by 4. So here I will put the value of g, which is equal to 10 meter per second, because if I will take the value of g 10 meter per second square, so its solution will be easy, because it is easy, because the value of g that is also I know that is 9.8 meter per second square. For simple calculation I have to put the value of g, which is equal to 10 meter per second square. So here I will substitute. So after substituting 3 into 10 divided by 4, so I will divide 4 1 ja 4, 4 2 ja 8. So here will be 2 4 5 ja 24, 4 5 is 20. So after calculating it further I will simplify. A is equal to 3 into 2.5. Okay, so further above data I will erase. After erasing I will simplify its value. Okay students, so you concentrate here. I am going to solve its solution. So here I have to put a is equal to 3 into 2.5. So I will multiply here. 5 3 is 15. So I will put here 5, 3 2 is 6, plus 1 7. So 7.5 meter per second square. This is the value of acceleration. So this is the requirement. This is the requirement in the question. So this is one answer of the question. Okay, student. So I have got the value of A. So value of A which is equal to 7.5 meter per second square. Okay, student. So value of A I have got. Now we have to also get the value of T. So value of T I can obtain with when I will put the value of A in equation 1 and also in equation 2 for getting the value of T. Okay, so I hope that you are understanding easily, because here I am using the concept of elimination method for calculating the value of unknown parameter A and also unknown parameter T. Okay, student. So further here I will erase here, and after erasing I will write one statement. That is statement will be as putting the value of A in equation second for getting the value of T. So that statement here I will write putting the value of A in equation 2 we get. So this is the statement and you have to remember it, because this statement I will write each and every question, because this is the common information. If we will use the substitution method, so one times I have to write this statement putting the value of A. So parameter can be changed, but we have to use same as putting the value of variable, that is A, in equation 2 or in equation 1, and we get. Okay, student. So you have to follow it positively. Now I will write here equation number 2, and then in that equation, in the equation number 2 I will put the value of A, that is 7.5 meter per second square. So value of equation number 2 is 6g minus T, which is equals to 6a. So this here I have to write this is the equation number 2. Now further I have to substitute the value of A from here to get the value of T. Okay, so here I am going to write 6g minus T, which is equal to 6 into the value of A is 7.5. so here I will put 7.5. Okay, further I will simplify, and after simplifying I will get the value of T, and that will be the answer of my question. That is this is the tensor force which is existing in the string. Okay, student. So this is very easy. You have to only separate these two objects, and after separating you have to apply Newton's second law of motion in each case, and after getting equation, and then you have to use any one method from two methods. One method is elimination method, and a second method is the substitution method for evaluating the value of unknown parameter. Here parameter is available A and other parameter is T. It means that A and T is also known as variable. Okay, so the name of variable is also called the parameter. So you have to follow it positively. Okay, now further the value of A I am going to save here, but because further I will also explain all these information in Hindi, so this information need to save here. Okay, this is the value of A, that is the value of acceleration. So I have got there. Okay, now all this information I will also explain in Hindi. So student who are reading in Hindi medium, that is student who are reading in UP board, those students can also understand all these concept easily. Okay, so you concentrate here. I am going to explain. यहाँ पर कहा गया है कि दो ऑब्जेक्ट है, दो ऑब्जेक्ट को हम वस्तु के नाम से जानते हैं, पिंड के नाम से जानते हैं, या कण के नाम से जानते हैं। जिसका मीनिंग यह होता है कि जितने भी वस्तु को हम अपने आंखों से देखते हैं, या जितनी चीजों को या थिंग्स को हम अपनी आंखों से देखते हैं, उनको वस्तु के नाम से जाना जाता है। तो इसलिए हमें यहाँ पर दो ऑब्जेक्ट लिए, वस्तु लिए हैं। एक वस्तु जिसका द्रव्यमान जो होता है 2 kg है, और दूसरा वस्तु है जिसका द्रव्यमान 6 kg है। एक वस्तु को जो होता है इंक्लाइंड प्लेन पर जो होता है रख दिए हैं, और उस पर वो इंक्लाइन जो होता है हॉरिजॉन्टल एक्सिस से 30 डिग्री पर है, वो प्लेन जो होता है इंक्लाइन है, इंक्लाइन में वो प्लेन जो होता है 30 डिग्री पर झुका हुआ है और उस पर एक 2 केजी के द्रव्यमान को हमने वहां पर रखा है। और दूसरा भी एक ऑब्जेक्ट लिए, वस्तु लिए, पिंड लिए हैं जो 6 केजी का द्रव्यमान है। उसको जो होता है हम दोनों ऑब्जेक्ट, दोनों वस्तु को एक थ्रेड या स्ट्रिंग से जो होता है कनेक्ट किए हैं। स्ट्रिंग का हिंदी होता है डोरी। दोनों ऑब्जेक्ट को डोरी से कनेक्ट करने के बाद उसको पुली के ऊपर रख दिए हैं। इस तरीके से 6 केजी का द्रव्यमान जो के तरफ जो होता है 2 केजी के द्रव्यमान का मोशन हो रहा है। ये मोशन के लिए हमने देख लिया कि उस स्ट्रिंग में टेंशन तनाव जो होता है ये अपवर्ड डायरेक्शन में होगा। ये जब 6 केजी का मास जो होता है डाउनवर्ड डायरेक्शन में जाएगा तो इस पर जो होता है एक टेंशन फोर्स ऊपर की ओर लगेगा, उसको टी कहेंगे। इस तरीके से हमने डायरेक्शन को कंसीडर कर लिया है, जान लिया। इसके बाद से हम इस दोनों डायग्राम को जो होता है फिगर को जो होता है सेपरेट करेंगे। सेपरेट करने के बाद से न्यूटन का सेकेंड नियम अप्लाई करके उसमें जो होता है दोनों ऑब्जेक्ट में क्या त्वरण है, त्वरण मीनिंग होता है एक्सीलरेशन क्या है, उस एक्सीलरेशन को कैलकुलेट करेंगे। एक्सीलरेशन को कैलकुलेट करने के साथ साथ उस स्ट्रिंग में कितना टेंशन फोर्स है, कितना डोरी में कितना तनाव है, उस तनाव को हम कैलकुलेट करेंगे। तो जब डायरेक्शन क्लियर हो गया, दोनों फिगर को, डायग्राम को सेपरेट किए। जब 2 केजी का द्रव्यमान को हमने रखा है तो इसका डायरेक्शन जो होता है फॉरवर्ड में होगा। इसके लिए जो होता है फोर्स एफ होता है, लेकिन यहाँ पर टेंशन फोर्स डोरी में टी है तो इसलिए टी रखेंगे और इसमें एक्सीलरेशन ए होता है। तो जब हम न्यूटन का सेकेंड नियम को अप्लाई करते हैं तो एफ बराबर एम में होता है। एफ की जगह पर ए है, टी है, और एम की जगह पर 2 है और ए की जगह पर ए है, तो टी इज इक्वल टू 2a। हमने इक्वेशन नंबर 1 को फाइंड आउट किया। इसी तरीके से जब इस सेकेंड फिगर को हम ऑब्जर्व करते हैं, देखते हैं, उसके बाद से हम देखते हैं कि यहाँ पर 2 फोर्स एक्ट कर रहा है। एक जो होता है डाउनवर्ड है, एक जो होता है अपवर्ड है। लेकिन ऑब्जेक्ट डाउनवर्ड की तरफ मूव करता है, इसका मीनिंग यह होता है कि नीचे का जो फोर्स है वो बड़ा है ऊपर के फोर्स से, इसलिए हम रिजल्टेंट फोर्स को कैलकुलेट करते हैं। तो इसलिए जो डाउनवर्ड फोर्स है 6G में से हम टी फोर्स को घटाएंगे और वो भी एक फोर्स होगा, वो फोर्स एम के बराबर होता है। इसका मीनिंग यह होता है कि उस ऑब्जेक्ट, उस वस्तु का मास और उसका जो त्वरण होता है वो दोनों के गुणनफल के बराबर होता है। इसलिए हम लिखते हैं 6G - T which is equal to 6A। ऑलरेडी ये इक्वेशन नंबर 2 हमने यहाँ पर फाइंड आउट किया। इस तरीके से हमने देखा है कि हमारे पास 2 इक्वेशन है, उसमें 2 वेरिएबल है, एक वेरिएबल ए है, दूसरा वेरिएबल टी है। इसलिए वेरिएबल को हम दूसरे शब्दों में पैरामीटर के नाम से जानते हैं। तो इस दोनों पैरामीटर के वैल्यू को कैलकुलेट करने के लिए हमारे पास 2 मेथड है। एक मेथड जो होता है सब्स्टिट्यूशन मेथड होता है, दूसरा मेथड एलिमिनेशन मेथड होता है। एलिमिनेशन मेथड का मीनिंग यह होता है कि जो वेरिएबल्स है, अगर उस वेरिएबल के कोफिशिएंट सेम होता है और उसका डायरेक्शन में साइन अपोजिट होता है, उसको कैंसिल करके हम अदर वेरिएबल के वैल्यू को निकालते हैं। निकालने के बाद उस वेरिएबल का वैल्यू को या तो इक्वेशन नंबर 1 में रखें या इक्वेशन नंबर 2 में रखें। उसको सिंप्लीफाई करने के बाद से हमें दूसरा भी वेरिएबल का वैल्यू हम ऑब्टेन कर सकते हैं। सॉरी। और इसके बाद से अगर सब्स्टिट्यूशन मेथड को हमको लेना होता है तो एक इक्वेशन से हम एक पैरामीटर के वैल्यू को कैलकुलेट करेंगे दूसरे वेरिएबल के फॉर्म में और उसको दूसरे इक्वेशन में सब्स्टिट्यूट करके सिंप्लीफाई करेंगे तो हमें एक वेरिएबल का वैल्यू मिल जाएगा और वहां से उस वेरिएबल का वैल्यू जो होता है पहले वाली इक्वेशन में रख के हम ऑब्टेन कर सकते हैं उसके मान को। इस तरीके से इसको जो होता है सब्स्टिट्यूशन मेथड के नाम से हम जानते हैं। अगर क्वेश्चन में या अब मेंशन नहीं है कि आपको सब्स्टिट्यूशन मेथड ही लगाना है या एलिमिनेशन मेथड भी आप लगाना है तो फाइंड द आंसर ऑफ द क्वेश्चन। इसका मीनिंग यह हो गया कि आप स्वतंत्र है, आप दोनों में से किसी सॉल्यूशन को, किसी एक सॉल्यूशन को आप दोनों सॉल्यूशन में से किसी एक सॉल्यूशन को आप ले सकते हैं। लेने के बाद से उसमें जो भी अननोन पैरामीटर्स है उसके वैल्यू को आप कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं। इसलिए हम देखे हैं कि ये दोनों इक्वेशन में हम देख रहे हैं कि उसमें एक वेरिएबल प्लस में है, दूसरा वेरिएबल माइनस में है, लेकिन उसका कोफिशिएंट सेम है, ओनली डायरेक्शन चिन्ह जो था डिफरेंट है, इसलिए हम एलिमिनेशन मेथड को यूज करके हमने कैलकुलेट किया, एक्सीलरेशन का वैल्यू फाइंड आउट किया, वो 7.5 मीटर पर सेकेंड स्क्वायर हुआ। इस वैल्यू को हम ऑलरेडी यहाँ पर सेव करके रख दिया ताकि फर्दर हम उसको यूटिलाइज कर सकें। ओके, अब जो था हमें टी के दूसरा वेरिएबल या पैरामीटर टी है, इसके वैल्यू को फाइंड आउट करने के लिए हम इस इक्वेशन नंबर 2 में जो था वैल्यू ए का वैल्यू सब्स्टिट्यूट करेंगे। इसके लिए एक स्टेटमेंट हमने यहाँ पर नोट किया है कि पुटिंग द वैल्यू ऑफ ए इन इक्वेशन 2 वी गेट, मैंने ए का वैल्यू जो था इक्वेशन नंबर 2 में रखने पर हम पाते हैं, इक्वेशन नंबर 2 को यहाँ पर लिख दिया 6g माइनस टी विच इज इक्वल टू 6 से यहाँ पर ए का वैल्यू को सब्स्टिट्यूट करेंगे और सिंप्लीफाई करने के बाद से इसके वैल्यू को फाइंड आउट करेंगे। ओके, सो दिस इज द राइट वे एंड यू हैव टू फॉलो इट पॉजिटिवली। ओके, अगर जितने भी इस क्वेश्चन के सॉल्यूशन में एक्सप्लेनेशन किया गया है, अगर ये सॉल्यूशन इजीली समझ में आ रहा है तो इस वीडियो को ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लाइक करें, शेयर करें, सब्सक्राइब करें और ये शेयर करें अपने कलीग्स के साथ, फ्रेंड्स के साथ और विद्यार्थियों के साथ, ताकि उसका भी नॉलेज इस पॉइंट पर अपडेट और डेवलप हो सके। ओके स्टूडेंट, सो यू कंसंट्रेट हियर, आई एम गोइंग टू कैलकुलेट द वैल्यू ऑफ टी बाय सब्स्टिट्यूटिंग द वैल्यू ऑफ ए इन इक्वेशन नंबर 2. Okay students, so you concentrate here how I am going to get its solution. So above data I will erase, and after erasing I will use the written statement in the question, and after I will resolve it for getting the value of t. So here I will write 6g minus t which is equal to, I will multiply these two terms, that is 6 into, here I have to write 7.5. so after multiplying and then I will write its value. So I am going to multiply 7.5 is multiplied with 6. So here I will say 6 5 is 30, that will be 0, carry will be 3, 7 7 6 is 42 plus 3 45. So after one digit I have to put decimal, so here will be point, so I can write here 6g minus t which is equal to 45.0. Okay, so again I will say minus t which is equal to 45 minus 6 into g. Further I will say 45 minus 6 into, I have to put the value of g which is given in the question, that is 10 meter per second square. So here I will say 45 minus 6, 10 the 60. So I will subtract, so in the left hand side I have to write minus t which is equal to that much. So again I will subtract minus 60 and here is 45. So here I will write minus sign, 10 minus 5, that is 5, here will be 5, and 5 minus 4, that will be 1. So here I will say minus t which is equal to minus 15. Okay, so minus and minus sign will cancel out. So after cancelling I will get the value of t which is equal to 50 Newton. Okay, so further I will say the value of t which is equal to 15 Newton. This is the force which is existing in the string. This is the tension force. Okay, so here I have solved the written question with shown figure. Okay, so I hope that you are understanding question and also its solution clearly. Okay, therefore you like this live video and also you share this live video with your colleagues, friends and students, so that they can also update their knowledge on this topic. Okay, now if you are getting any confusion or any doubt point, so you write doubt point in the comment section positively, and then you send, and after sending I will also give the appropriate solution of your question in detail. Okay students, so you follow it positively. Now I hope that the shown figure and written question you are understanding clearly, and after understanding clearly I have also given its solution properly. Okay, if you are getting any confusion or any doubt on this topic, so you write your doubt point, yeah, query in the comment section on this topic positively, and then you send, and after sending I will observe. After observing I will give the appropriate solution of your question in detail. Okay student, now after erasing the diagram and also its solution, I will write another question and also I will give its solution. So you concentrate here for understanding uh, the solution of the written question. After some time I will write, and that question and solution is very important, that is existing in the real life and you feel its real concept. Okay, now all these informations I am also going to translate into in Hindi, so students who are reading in Hindi medium, those students can also understand its solution easily. Okay, ऑलरेडी हमने बताया था कि यहाँ पर दो ऑब्जेक्ट लिए थे, एक ऑब्जेक्ट को इंक्लाइंड मीन्स झुके हुए समतल पर हमने प्लेन पर रखा है, और दूसरे को जो होता है पुली के सहारे जो होता है हम एक थ्रेड मीन्स स्ट्रिंग से जो होता है कनेक्ट करके हैंग किए थे। लेकिन जो ऑब्जेक्ट जो हैंग किया गया है वो 6 kg का मास है, और दूसरा पहला ऑब्जेक्ट जो होता है 2 kg का मास है। ऑलरेडी जो होता है ये दोनों ऑब्जेक्ट को जो होता है इस तरीके से हमने हैंग किया है। देखिए ये कंडीशन कब और कभी होगा, जब वो दोनों प्लेन जो होता है जब इन हॉरिजॉन्टल प्लेन में होगा। लेकिन जब ये प्लेन जो होता है, अगर ये दिया गया कि ये प्लेन जो होता है अगर किसी एंगल पे एग्जिस्ट करता है, तो उस केस में इसका सॉल्यूशन जो होता है हम इस फोर्स को, इस डायरेक्शन को हम रिजॉल्व करेंगे। रिजॉल्व करने के साथ इसका एप्रोप्रिएट सॉल्यूशन हम प्रोवाइड करेंगे। ओके, सो अगर इस ऑब्जेक्ट को 2 kg के ऑब्जेक्ट को जो होता है हॉरिजॉन्टल प्लेन पर रखे हैं, और उसके बाद इसको जो होता है एक पुलिस के साथ जो होता है इसको हैंग किए, तो उस केस में उसका सॉल्यूशन अदर होगा जो ऑलरेडी हमने शो किया। लेकिन अब उसका सॉल्यूशन हम प्रोवाइड करने जा रहे हैं जब ये इंक्लाइंड प्लेन है। इंक्लाइंड प्लेन जो होता है 30 डिग्री के एंगल पे एग्जिस्ट करता है, तो उसका सॉल्यूशन जो होता है उस केस में ये दोनों ऑब्जेक्ट का कॉमन एक्सीलरेशन कितना होगा और उसमें फोर्स कितना होगा, उस फोर्स को भी हम कैलकुलेट करेंगे। ओके स्टूडेंट, सो यू कंसंट्रेट हियर। आई एम गोइंग टू सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन इन सेकेंड case that is existing in 30 degree. Okay, that is existing in the 0 degree, that is on the horizontal plane. I have got its acceleration value is 7.5 meter per second square, and its tension force is available 15 Newton. Okay, in the string, but both first object is available at 30 degree at inclined plane, and a second object is hanged over a pulley. Okay, but its direction will be same. Okay, so I will also resolve its force. Okay, so you stand here positively. I am going to give its solution when that is in first object is inclined with 30 degree. Now here I will say one force is acting downward, so that force is mg, but this object has mass 2 kg, so in the place of m I have to put here 2g. So now I will draw a line which is perpendicular to the inclined plane. So I will draw like this. If this angle is 30 degree, so this angle will be 30 degree. So you concentrate here how I am going to get its solution. Now here I will resolve this force in along this direction and also along the inclined plane. So I will say along the inclined plane, that will be along this axis. I will say the 2g cos 30 degree I will write here, but along this axis I will write 2g sin 30 degree. Okay, this is important because student each and every student has to know it clear, because along this axis 2g sine 30 degree I have to use, and and between this force and this force there is a angle 30 degrees, so I will write 2g cos 30 degree. Now here I am going to explain its concept in detail. Now here I will say this is the x-axis, this is the x-axis I have drawn here, and this is the y-axis. So here I am going to write x-axis, this is the x-axis, and this is the y-axis. So both axes I have written. So angle between these two axes is 90 degree. So each and every students are knowing the angle between these two axes will be 90 degree. Now I have to take a force, that force is F, and the angle between the x-axis and this force is theta. So I will resolve this force into two components along x-axis and along y-axis. So along x-axis I will say F cos theta, because angle is theta, so F cos theta. So this angle will be I have to write because between x-axis and y-axis there is 90 degree and this angle is theta. So this angle I will say 90 minus theta. Okay students, if you are getting any confusion, so you ask your confusion point in the comment section, so I will explain in detail. Okay, so if this force is resolved in two components along x-axis and also along y-axis, so along x-axis I have to write F cos theta. Similarly I will write along the y-axis F cos 90 minus theta. So here I will write F cos 90 minus theta. Okay, so now here each and every student has to concentrate to understand my statement. If trigonometry, there are 6 type of trigonometrical ratio. One is sin theta, other is cos theta, tan theta, cos theta, sec theta, and cosec theta. There are 6 trigonometrical ratio. If I will draw two lines on the blackboard and both lines will make 90 degree, so I will say there will be 4 quadrant. Suppose that one quadrant, this is the y-axis and this is the x-axis, and angle between these two axes is 90 degree, so I will get 4 plane. This is the first quadrant, I will say this is the first quadrant, this will be the second quadrant, and this will be the third quadrant, and similarly I will say this will be the fourth quadrant. So its movement will be anti-clockwise direction. Okay, so in first quadrant I will say all trigonometrical ratio will be positive, but in the second quadrant only sine and cosec will be positive and other will be negative, and in third quadrant only tan theta and cos theta, cot theta will be positive and other will be negative, and in the fourth quadrant cos theta and sec theta will be positive and other 4 trigonometrical ratio will be negative. So cos plus 90 minus theta, cos 90 minus theta, both will change into other trigonometric ratio, means cos will change in sine and sine will change in cos, tan will change in cot and cot will change in sine, and sec will change in cosec and cosec will change in cos. Okay, so I have to use quadrant value. So cos 90 minus theta, it will come in sine theta, but in first quadrant 90 minus theta, that will come in first quadrant. In first quadrant all trigonometrical ratio will be positive, therefore after conversion I can write F sine theta. Okay, so this is the required way, and this concept I have used here because this is the force 2g, so I will resolve this this force along this axis and also along this axis. So I will write here 2g cos theta, because the angle between these two rays is 30 degree, so I will write here 2g cos 30 degree. But along this inclined plane axis I will say 2g cos 90 minus 30 degree, that will change in sine 30 degree, and its value I will calculate. Okay, so this is the required concept of trigonometry, so I have used here. Okay, so I will erase it, and after erasing I will separate these two figures, and after separating I will use Newton's second law of motion for calculating its value. Okay student, so you concentrate here, I am going to give its proper solution. Okay, if you are understanding this solution and also these concepts. So you like this live video, and also you share this live video with your colleagues, friends and students, so that they can also improve, that is update their knowledge on this topic. Okay, now further I am going to also separate these two figures. So I will say one figure is like this. It has mass 2 kg. Now along this direction there is a force T, and along this direction there is a force, that is 2g sine 30 degree. Okay, so here I have written. Now second diagram I will also draw. So second diagram will be as, now that object has 6 kg mass, and then one tension force will be upward, but downward will be 6g force, 6g force, and it is moving with acceleration a downward, and it is also moving with a acceleration. Okay, so we have to calculate the acceleration value and also tension force which is existing in the screen. Okay, this is the second case if theta is 30 degree, and in the first case if theta will be 0 degree. Okay student, now I am going to apply here Newton's second law of motion for writing the equation. So here I will write according to Newton's second law of motion, AWCORDIENG, according to Newton second law of motion for calculating the value of A. So second law of motion is as F is equal to ma. In the place of F, here there are two forces. One force is this one, other force is this one, but this object is going forward. It means that T force is greater than T, 2g sine theta. So here I will write T minus 2g sine 30 degree, which is equal to m. M in the place of m, that is 2, and in the place of acceleration is a. So I will say this is the equation number 1. Okay student, similarly I will use the application of Newton's second law of motion in this figure, and also I will find its equation. So after applying, I will say this force is greater, 6g is greater than T minus ma. M in the place of m we have to write here 6, and in the place of acceleration is a. So I will say this is the equation number 2. So here I have also got two equations. One equation is this one, and other is this one. Now here there is one parameter T and other parameter is A. So I will use elimination or substitution method to calculate the value of A and also the value of T. Okay students, so you concentrate here. I am going to solve it. Okay, so first of all I am going to simplify. So in the place of 2 I will put 2, and in the place of G I will put 10 and sine 30 degree. So sine 30 degree, each and every students are knowing, each and every student is knowing 1 by 2, which is equal to 2 into A. So I will simplify, 2 will cancel out. So I will write here T minus 10, which is equal to 2A. So this is the simplification of equation number 1 dash. Okay, so I will solve equation number 1 dash and also equation number 2 for getting the value of A and also the value of T. So equation number 1 dash I will write here T minus 10, which is equal to 2A. This is the equation number 1 dash. It is obtained after simplification of the equation number 1. So here I will use on adding, that is elimination with on adding equation number 1 dash and also 2, and then I will get its value. So this is T minus and this is plus, so it will cancel out. So here I will write 6g minus 10, which is equal to, I will write 6a plus 2a, that is 8a. I have to write. Now here I will substitute the value of g, which is 10 meter. Okay, 10 meter per second square after putting, and then I will simplify. After simplify, I will get the value of A. Okay, students. So I hope that you are understanding this concept easily. Okay, now all these information I will also translate into in Hindi, so students who are reading in Hindi medium or in UP board, those students can also get its concept clearly. Okay, now यहाँ पर कहा गया कि दो ऑब्जेक्ट है, एक ऑब्जेक्ट को 30 डिग्री पर इंक्लाइन प्लेन पर रखा गया है, मतलब झुके हुए तल पर रखा गया, और दूसरा प्लेन को जो होता है थ्रेड के हेल्प से जो होता है एक पुलिस से हैंग किया गया है, लेकिन एक 2 kg का मास कम है या 6 kg का मास ज़्यादा है, इसलिए इसका मूवमेंट जो होता है अपवर्ड होगा। लेकिन हम देख रहे हैं कि जब इससे परपेंडिकुलर एक EMG फोर्स काम करता है डाउनवर्ड, तो इसलिए एम की जगह पर 2 है, इसलिए 2G हम लिख सकते हैं। इस फोर्स का घटक हम तोड़ेंगे, रिजॉल्व करेंगे, तो इस एक्सिस के डायरेक्शन में 2G cos थीटा होगा, इस एक्सिस के डायरेक्शन में 2G sin थीटा होगा। एक कैसे होगा ऑलरेडी हमने एक्सप्लेन किया था डायग्राम में, क्योंकि हम जानते हैं दोनों रे के बीच में, दो एरो के बीच में जो होता है, दोनों किरण के बीच में डिग्री 90 डिग्री होता है, 90 माइनस 30 डिग्री, दैट विल एग्जिस्ट इन द फर्स्ट क्वाड्रेंट। और फर्स्ट क्वाड्रेंट हम जानते हैं सभी ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिकल रेशियो जो होता है पॉजिटिव होता है, इसलिए हम यहाँ पर लिख सकते हैं 2G cos 90 minus theta or cos 90 minus theta, that will change in sin theta, so 2G sin थीटा इन द प्लेस ऑफ थीटा, दैट इज रिटन हियर 30 डिग्री, तो थीटा की जगह पर 30 डिग्री हम लिख सकते हैं। ओके, अब इसका मूवमेंट जो होता है अप से डाउनवर्ड होता है, तो इस केस में हम देख रहे हैं स्ट्रिंग में जो डायरेक्शन है वो डायरेक्शन जो होता है मूवमेंट के अनुसार जो होता है हमने वहाँ पर रिप्रेजेंट कर दिए हैं। इसलिए अब दोनों फिगर को जो होता है सेपरेटली रिजॉल्व करेंगे, अलग अलग करेंगे, और उसके डायरेक्शन को हम लिखेंगे। क्योंकि ये फॉरवर्ड डायरेक्शन में 40 लग रहा है और बैकवर्ड डायरेक्शन में 2G sin 30 डिग्री लग रहा है, तो हम देख रहे हैं कि इस ऑब्जेक्ट का, इस वस्तु का मूवमेंट जो होता है फॉरवर्ड है, इसका मीनिंग ये होता है कि 40 जो होता है ज़्यादा है फोर्स 2G sin थीटा से, इसलिए इसका रिजल्टेंट फोर्स हम लेंगे, इसलिए ज़्यादा फोर्स में से कम फोर्स को सब्सट्रैक्ट करेंगे, वो भी एक फोर्स होगा, और न्यूटन के सेकेंड लॉ के अनुसार F बराबर m में होगा। F की जगह पर ये रिजल्टेंट फोर्स लिए m की जगह पर या 2 kg दिया है, इसमें एक्सीलरेशन a है तो a लिखते हैं। इस तरीके से सिंप्लीफाई किए तो t बराबर -10 इज इक्वल टू a मिला। जब इक्वेशन 1 को हमने मॉडिफाई किया तो 1' इक्वेशन, नया इक्वेशन को हमने ऑब्टेन किए। इसी तरीके से इस फिगर से हमने इक्वेशन बनाया है, 6G फोर्स जो होता है ज़्यादा है T फोर्स से, इसलिए 6G माइनस T इज इक्वल टू 6 इंटू ए लिखा है। इस तरीके से इक्वेशन नंबर 2 हमने ऑब्टेन किया। अब इक्वेशन नंबर 1 या 1' और 2 को हम सॉल्व करेंगे। सॉल्व करने के बाद से हम इसमें 2 पैरामीटर है, एक पैरामीटर जो होता है ए है, दूसरा पैरामीटर टी है। पैरामीटर को हम अचर के नाम से भी जानते हैं, एक अचर ए है, दूसरा अचर टी है। इस तरीके से अचर को हम पैरामीटर के नाम से, इंग्लिश में पैरामीटर भी कहते हैं या इंग्लिश में वेरिएबल के नाम से जानते हैं, और हिंदी में उसको अचर के नाम से जानते हैं। इस तरीके से हम इस इक्वेशन को, इन दोनों इक्वेशन को सॉल्व करने के लिए हम जानते हैं 2 मेथड होता है, एक विस्थापन मेथड होता है और एक सब्स्टिट्यूशन मेथड, प्रतिस्थापन मेथड होता है। तो उस दोनों मेथड में से किसी एक मेथड को अप्लाई करके हम सॉल्यूशन कर सकते हैं। तो यहाँ पर हमने एलिमिनेशन मेथड को यूज करके यहाँ पर हमने टी के वैल्यू को कैलकुलेट किया है। यहाँ पर 6G माइनस 10 इज इक्वल टू 4A ऑब्टेन किया। ओके स्टूडेंट, अभी इसको फर्दर जो होता है जी का मान जो होता है ऑलरेडी यहाँ पर दिया गया 10 मीटर पर सेकेंड स्क्वायर होता है, लेकिन एक्चुअल वैल्यू 9.8 मीटर पर सेकेंड स्क्वायर होता है। कैलकुलेशन इजी बनाने के लिए हम जी का मान 10 मीटर पर सेकेंड स्क्वायर ले सकते हैं। ओके स्टूडेंट, तो इसका वैल्यू यहाँ पर सब्स्टिट्यूट करेंगे, सब्स्टिट्यूट करके इसको सिंप्लीफाई करेंगे, सिंप्लीफाई करने के बाद से हम ए का वैल्यू फाइंड आउट करेंगे। ओके स्टूडेंट, सॉरी, सो नाउ I will erase above data, and after erasing I will calculate the value of A. So therefore you concentrate here. I am going to give its solution. After completing its solution, then I will terminate the communication with you. Okay students, so you follow it positively. Now here 6G minus 10 which is equal to 8A. Now in the place of G I have to put 10. 6 into 10 minus 10 which is equal to 8A. Now this will be 60 minus 10 which is equal to 8A. So this will be 50 which is equal to 8A. After simplify I can write A is equal to 50 divided by 8. So here I will say um, 8 छक्के 48 means 8 6 ja 48. There will be 2, 8 2 ja 16. I will get 4, 8 5 ja 40. So this will be meter per second square. So here I have got the value of A. The value of A is equal to 6.2 meter per second square. This is the acceleration value. So that acceleration value I am going to save here. That is 6.25 meter per second square. This is one answer. So I have got here. Okay, student. Now positively, I will also get the value of tension force when I will substitute the value of A in equation 2 for getting the value of T. Okay, students, so you concentrate here. I am going to calculate the value of T also. So here above data I will erase, and after erasing I will write one statement, and that statement will be as putting the value of A, putting the value of A in equation 2 we get. So first of all I will write equation number 2. First of all I will write equation number 2, and then I will substitute the value of A. So equation number 2 is 6G minus T, which is equal to 6A. Okay, so below data I will erase, and after erasing I will evaluate its value. Okay, now here the value of G I substitute this much, 6 into 10 minus T, which is equal to 6 into A. The value of A is 6.25. So here I will write 6.25. Okay, so further I will simplify. After simplifying I will get its value as, so T is equal to, I have to write here T. So 6, 10 into 6, that will be 16, minus this will be 6 into 6.25. I have to write here properly. Okay, now I will simplify it. After simplifying I will get its value. That will be, here I can write, I will simplify. So here I will multiply 6.25. I will multiply. So 6 5 is 30. So 6 2 is 12, plus 3 15, 5 31, and 6 6 is 36, plus 1 37. So here will be 37.5. So here I will write 60 minus 37.50. Okay, so this is the tensor force. I will also subtract 60 minus this one. After subtracting I will get a value. So that value will be as, so 60.00, and then here I will write 37.50. So here I will subtract, this will be 0, this will be 5, and then here 9 minus 7, that will be 2, and here will be 5 minus 3, that will be 2. So it means that 22.5. So T is equal to, here I have to write 22.50 Newton. Okay, so this is the tensor force which is existing in the string. So this is the second answer of the question. Okay, student, so according to this way, solution of given diagram I have got here. This is the acceleration value, and also this is the tension value which is existing in the string. Okay, students, I hope that you are understanding solution of the written diagram, and also drawn diagram, and also written by information I have got its value in two situations. First situation, when this plane is horizontal. In that case, I have got acceleration and the value of tension force, and this is the acceleration value and tension force when this object is available on the inclined plane with degree 30 degree. Okay student, so I hope that you are understanding solution of this question clearly. Okay, therefore you like this slide video and also you share this slide video with your colleagues, friends and students so that they can also update their knowledge on this topic positively. Okay, and also you subscribe this educational channel more and more. Thank you for watching this live video. Always I will be meet with you on the same time, that is 30 minutes past to 7 o'clock to 30 minutes past to 8 o'clock. If question or theory will take too much time, so I will complete the theory and numerical solution of the numerical and completely, and then I will terminate the communication with you positively and safely. Okay, now on the same time, that is tomorrow I will meet with you on the same time, that is 30 minutes past to 7 o'clock to 30 minutes past to 8 o'clock. This is the time slot, and within this time slot always I will teach the class 11 physics and also class 10th mathematics, class 10th 11th mathematics, class 12th mathematics, also class 11th physics, class 10th physics and also class 12th physics. If you need to know the solution and also concept of the physics and mathematics from class 10 to 12, and also each and every data already I have completed and uploaded in my YouTube video channel, and you go in my playlist section and there each and every data are available in both language. That is, one language is English medium and other is in Hindi medium. Concept and numericals both are available in different language, that is in Hindi language and also in English language. So this is the totally free online coaching classes and you take it advantage more and more. Okay, thank you for watching this live video. Jai Hind, Rana sir.